Chapter 16, Mishnah 7. The following Mishnah addresses whether various leather and wooden utensils are subject to Tumah. The Mishnah begins by listing 4 objects of either leather or wood that do not become Tameh. The leather blindfolds that are used to cover the eyes of an ox while it is threshing so that it should not get distracted, and its muzzle made from rope netting, and a flat leather strip that is placed under a beehive to drive out the bees, and a fan made of a piece of leather, which one uses to fan oneself on a hot day. All of these 4 utensils are tahor, i.e. they cannot become tameh, because they are flat and are not containers. At the end of the Mishnah will state a general rule that an object that on its own would normally not be subject to Tumah is subject to Tumah by rabbinic decree if it services another utensil both when that other utensil is in use and when it is not in use. However, if it services that other utensil only when that other utensil is in active use, it remains tahor. The Mishnah addresses the laws of 2 items whose status depend on that rule. The unattached wooden or leather cover of a woman's small jewelry box can become tameh. Since it is used to cover the box, even when it is empty, it is viewed as part of the jewelry box. However, the cover of a clothing chest is tahor. Although the chest itself can become tameh, its cover is not considered part of it, since it does not cover the chest at all times. The Mishnah continues with a list of another 18 leather and wooden objects. They are all tahor, either for the same reason as the cover mentioned above or for other reasons. The cover of an ordinary chest, the cover of a woven basket, the woodworker's press, i.e. a set of heavy wooden boards used for strengthening out warped pieces of wood, the leather cushion placed under a wooden chest to protect its bottom from rotting, and the chest's canopy, which protects its contents from rain, the leather case of a scroll, which prevents the scroll from being damaged, the leather case of a door bolt, the leather case of a lock, the metal case of a mezuzah, the case of a lyre, the case of a harp, which protect the instruments, the turban maker's wooden head-shaped form, the performing singer's wooden playhorse, the revis, a musical instrument, of the wailer, a poor man's pouch, the wooden supports of a bed, which were placed beneath the bed frame, a wooden block used as a mold for making the box of the tefillin, and the dummy of garment weavers on which clothing was woven. All of these items are tahor. The Mishnah cites a general rule upon which many of the above rulings are based. This is the general rule, says Rebbe Yossi. Anything that is meant for servicing servers of people, i.e. a utensil that serves other utensils, and does so both when those other utensils are in use, i.e. when there is something inside them, and when they are not in use, i.e. when they are empty, can become tameh. But anything that is meant for servicing other utensils only when the other utensils are in use, such as the cover of a clothing chest, is tahor.